um, I'm going to share about the software architecture, mm, loosely coupled and highly cohesive approach. So like you have a banking app and you want to build a web application or mobile application into this banking app, and what you want to gonna do, like you have to have this software architecture called loosely coupled and highly cohesive approach. So for example, take like one particular bank application feature where you can create your account. So it's been to be like creating a profile. Then after having a profile, then you can able to add money and then you withdraw your money. So these are like a very minimal and basic steps for creating a bank app. And so what you have to do, you have the loosely coupled architecture, which has been like you have to put into the CLUs like layers, layer by layer values, and which will be like a data layer which comprises of storing an information as well as retrieval of the information. And there will be like a backend layer which will perform operations like adding in information about your details, and then viewing your information. You want to update any information about yourself. So those are like backend operations. Add value, it's kind of a CRUD operation. We say create, remove, update, delete, and these are like uh, functionality which will happen in the backend. And then the front end, which is a presentation layer where you see the information. You want to store the information, means you hit the information and saving the information, and then we can able to view the information as a presentation layer. So this is like loosely coupled. So the front end information related things, the front end developer can work and back end developer can work on business functionality. And then the database admin and database admin, data related people can able to work on behind that data layer. So we will have a data and data as layer for the backend, for the backend purpose, and backend layer for the business functionality wise purpose, and then the front end layer for the presentation. I mean like a UI viewing, as well as adding an information, saving an information. If you want to delete an information, you can add a beneficiary to the bank app. So after some time you want to remove that beneficiary, so that's also possible via this layer. But when it comes to a highly cohesive, so if you take it like a one by one module, so adding a customer information is the one module. So when you create a bank app with you, wherever you providing your information like a first name, last name, mobile number, street address, and everything for the KYC verification information. And you likewise say like your banking app, there will be like thousands and billions of users going to add so many informations. So either this is a way you keep adding the functionality, whatever it is, adding, updating, searching, as well as like if you want to, if there is a government norms comes with like they need to add some security informations like Aadhaar card information and any other form of new update. You want to bring it, you need to keep it in inside the same functionality, which means keeping the record of account information for the customers. This functionality highly cohesive means everything we should keep it in the same bucket. We should not keep the last added amount by the XYZ person because of so and so reason. You should not go beyond the scope. You should be within the scope. It's a highly cohesive mostly talks about. You have to be like a little more like a dynamic as well as a flexible one. So this is like a highly cohesive. And in comes to software, we have a strategy decision pattern which will have a very dynamic behavior wherever you keep a highly cohesive functionality for each specific one. If you want to do it via very dynamic way, strategy design pattern is a very biggest added advantage. So thanks for watching. This is all about software architecture for loosely coupled and highly cohesive approach.